Did you take a look at that thumbnail and was just curious, what the hell is Mr. Wonderful holding? Well, if you see the background, you notice something a little bit different in this background. Right here. Take a look at that box right there. So, I should have to say this. The true Paul Rodriguez fans, the true sneakerheads, should know exactly what they're fucking looking at. But that's why I'm doing this video. I threw a little bit a mix here when it comes to the FC Sneaker Factory, because I do want to show something, or I should say I do want to showcase an amazing item that Mr. Wonderful has that not too many people even realize that it's still out there in this pristine condition. And not too many people probably even know that this even exists. But yet, Mr. Wonderful has it in his possession, and honestly, I've had this for quite some time. But I wanted to switch it up this round because, you know what, I know you enjoyed that Floyd's pickups a couple days ago, and I had a day to work with, something different when it comes to this profile that I'm gonna do, because in a couple days we're gonna be starting on the beautiful Thanksgiving holiday shoes that I have in the FC Sneaker Factory. So I said, you know, I got a day to kill in between this time, so let me go ahead and finally drop this amazing item that I have in my possession. And I know one of my friends out there, and you know who you are, he always asks us to purchase this from me, but I'm not gonna sell it. Maybe somewhere down the line, but I've had this in my possession for like, I don't even know, probably like 15 years now. And I don't really see myself ever getting rid of it. It's in mint condition as far as what's containing in it. And we'll go ahead and take a look at that. We'll go ahead and go into the background of this amazing item that you see behind me. Quick fit check though. I actually got to go to run some errands, and I got to go to the mall actually, because I purchased like 3 pairs of jeans. So I want to go ahead and make sure I get those altered to make sure they look amazing on me, just like how I always do. But really quick fit check. I am wearing, it's actually a little chilly today. Thank God. Finally, it's the fall season has kicked in. But I'm wearing this long sleeve heather gray Keth pocket tee. I love it. It's just, it fits amazing. Actually, I took this to my tailor, and she actually made it a lot more slimmer, so it looks good on me, as you can see. I got the Tag Aqua Racer. This is the blue dial. I'm wearing some nice rag and bone denim. I love rag and bone denim. Actually, the 3 pairs of pants that I just recently purchased that I'm going to be taking to get altered right now are all rag and bone denim. So there's just perfect timing for myself. So I just feel amazing. And you know, like I say, if you feel amazing, you look amazing. So hopefully you're incorporating that into your life, because I fucking continue to preach this. But let's go ahead and go on to this amazing item that you see behind me, okay? So this item was actually came to us back in 2009. This was an item that was going hand in hand with the P-Rod 3. And actually this came out, the P-Rod 3 came out in the month of August. And I believe the date that this actually was released was August 8th of 2009. So a very long time ago. Very long time ago. Let me think about that. So yeah, I probably had this I want to say for close to 20 years now since it's been in my possession. So a good amount of time since, or not 20 years, probably like 15 around there. So it's been a good amount of time as far as this has been in my possession. I mean, it's been a good time. I remember when I first heard about this, I was like, man, I want that. You know, I read about it probably in like on the internet, seen that it got purchased, didn't know how to get it, but luckily enough, I went on eBay and I was able to pick it up. I don't remember how much I paid for shipping, because obviously this is a huge box and it's in shape of a sneaker box. So I don't know how much the shipping was, and I don't remember how much I paid for it. If I could just throw a guess out, maybe somewhere around like the 200 range, but I don't even remember at this point. It's been so long since I've had this in my, since I purchased this way back then. I can't even go back to my eBay purchases to see when I picked it up because it's been that long. But as you can see, just a huge box. It's actually in the shape of a shoebox. So don't ask me how many of these were released. All I read on the internet just recently, because I had to do my research on this because I totally forgot how it came about. But what happened was there's different shops. The one shop that I was reading this information on was Huff in San Francisco. So what happened was they released the P-Rod 3, and in one of those purchases they had a golden ticket in there. Just some random box that had it. Doesn't say the size that it had it. Didn't say like who was the winner, but that one person had a golden ticket. And that one person was able to win this. Like, they didn't have to purchase this. They just had to buy the P-Rod 3 and hope and pray to God that they were able to get that golden ticket. Kind of like the FC Sneaker Factory, right? Willy fucking Wonka himself, right? When it comes to the sneaker game, when it comes to here on YouTube. Kind of like that. This person got the golden ticket and they were able to pick it up. Now, who I got this from, I don't even remember if I asked them how they got it or where they got it or anything like that. I would have loved to know that, and I wish I would have asked those questions. And who knows, maybe I did, and I just totally forgot at this time. But from what I know, I don't remember asking the person how they got it. I just purchased it, and it got shipped to me, and it came in great condition. So I haven't seen this in so long. I have not actually. Well, after this this segment goes, what I'm going to do is just put it back in the shed where it belongs. What I'll do is just put a black trash bag over it, tie a knot, and just put it back and let it just sit there. One of these days, I'll maybe put it up in the FC Sneaker Factory somewhere. But until now, it's just going to remain in here. And the thing I did mess up was actually not too long ago. I want to say it was Pawn Shop. The skate shop in Covina, they actually had P-Rod there doing autograph signings, and I fucking missed out on that. I realized what was going on when I actually came across it on Instagram, and I was like, damn it, that would have been a perfect time to take this. There was one other time I was going to take this because I wanted the box sign, not so much the deck. And it was the last time that I took those Cinco de Miles, and that was, I want to say that was back in like 2000. I forgot. It's signed on the shoe. I was gonna take this with that shoe and have them both signed, but I was just like, do I really want to carry around this big box in Santa Monica to the Nike town and just wait in line? And I was like, probably not. So I didn't bother doing that. But I wish I did, and I wish I would have really paid attention to that pawn shop, skate shop in Covina in West Covina. I would have loved to take this and get this signed, and I'm sure P-Rod would have loved to see this. But let's go ahead and take a look at this amazing box. So this box is freaking huge, very huge box. You do have P-Rod's signature right there, just like what you would have saw on the P-Rod 3. So the P-Rod 3, if you're not familiar with it, it came in a white box, same exact box as what you see on right here. This is just a larger version of it. But see, you got P-Rod's initials right there, and then you just got like basically like this is one big shoebox, and you got the Nike SB. So, just a quick heads up for all the people that don't really know this. Nike they don't make any skateboards. That's one thing it doesn't look like they ever touched on. They don't make skateboards. They don't make skateboard wheels. Any type of equipment when it comes to skateboards. The person that actually is endorsed, that's endorsed, or P-Rod is endorsed by, is iPlan. So iPlan is the main person that P-Rod skates for as far as the deck wise goes. So you would always see iPlan and P-Rod like signature boards and stuff like this. This is the one time that I actually see where it's a three-way collaboration. This is an iPlan collaboration. This is a Nike SB collaboration. This is a P-Rod collaboration. So 3 people combined when it came to this, what you see in here. And this is the only time that I actually ever see Nike SB on any type of equipment that I know of. I could be wrong now, but because I don't collect decks or anything like that, so I could be wrong. But this is the only time that I have actually seen Nike on any type of equipment when it comes to skateboarding. So let's go ahead and go into this. Okay, so just a quick rundown when it comes to this. When I first saw this, I felt like this was just like a speaker box. That's the exact like thought that I seen when I first seen this was it's basically like a speaker box when it comes to the equipment. But look at that, amazing. I'm gonna show you all these details on this, but such an amazing. And if you realize that this is so for the P-Rod 3, let's go into this commercial really quick. So the P-Rod 3, there was a commercial behind it. It was one of the best commercials when it comes to like Nike skateboarding that I ever seen. It was P-Rod skating around LA, and he was skating to the theme music of Ice Cube song, right? Today's a Good Day. So he's just skating to that theme song throughout LA, and you see a bunch of Nike signature athletes. I want to say Kobe was in it, Eric Costin was in it. There's just I want to say there was even some actors in it, but just an amazing commercial that Nike put out. But there is also, at the very end, Ice Cube pulls up in his green Impala doing his hydraulics, and P-Rod, I think he hits a rock, so he goes off the board, and then Ice Cube goes and he just like runs over the board. So that's how basically the commercial ends. But that's what we're seeing right here is this right here. Is this amazing skateboard deck right here. So let's take a look at it one more time. So let's see if I open it. So when it comes to the deck, as you can see, it has this not styrofoam, but this is more like just like some kind of like an 8 carton type feel to it. So it's kind of like that. I really don't want to call it plastic, but like just styrofoam, I guess you could say. But look at that deck though, amazing. You have Ice Cube's Today Was a Good Day, the commercial, Impala. But this is, in case you don't know, when it comes to the movie Friday, that green Impala that Hector was driving in the movie, that's actually Ice Cube's. He was driving Ice Cube's Impala in that movie. So that's what you see right here. This is the green Impala from Friday that Hector was driving. I love that Impala. I was always in love with that. Let's take a look at this deck though. This deck is so amazing. So look at that beautiful deck. As you can see, you got Zoom, Air, Pod Rodriguez, 3 Nike skateboarding.com, and it says available 8/9 of 2009 right there. iPlan initials right there. Beautiful. This is still in plastic. As you can see, there's that gloss, so that it's still in plastic. So just an amazing deck. I mean, imagine you having this. Yeah. So this would be just hanging up like on the wall somewhere. Probably somewhere sometime in the FC Sneaker Factory, but just a beautiful deck right here. So iconic in so many ways in terms of the movie Friday, in terms of the Nike commercial that P-Rod was in for the commercial for his P-Rod 3. So this is what I'm talking about. See how it gives the effect of like a speaker box? But look at that. It has all the equipment for the skateboard. If I wanted to ever put this together, which I won't. But you got grip tape paper right here. Never used. Right here. I got... Oh, let me show you this. Okay, so just a quick heads up. You know how I always complain, oh, these fucking purple boxes, the Sandy Bodacker boxes, the cream color boxes do not have the wood grain lining in them. Well, look at this. This has a wood grain lining on the box. So this is what I'm always complaining about, that Nike doesn't do this anymore, and they fucking suck for doing that when it comes to the SB line. So this is what I'm talking about. So also has this equipment right here. This is hella tight hardware, and it is your screws, your bolts, and all that, but it is Diamond Supply Co. when it comes to equipment. So got it still in the bag. I got this right here. These are the soluble bearings right here. So Saw Blade 3. Take a look at that. Still in plastic. Perfect, right? Put that away. I got the wheels. So this is what I'm talking about. This actually has, these used to be white, but with age now they turn yellow. But there's 4 of these. And these are Zoom Air, Paul Rodriguez 3, iPlan, Nike SB, and then you got P-Rod's initials right there. So got 3 of these wheels. Let you see them. These used to be white, like I mentioned. Now they're yellow because of the age. And I got these right here. Let me pull this out. I'm only going to pull one of them out because I want you to see this as well. But this has Paul Rodriguez, and I'm going to show you all the details on this. Silver, but these are amazing. Look at that right there. So got Paul Rodriguez's name. Beautiful. This is bronze, like a bronze color, and the rest is in black. So gorgeous. Just, this is what I'm talking about. I love the details when it comes to like the equipment, and just when it comes to everything brought into this. So beautiful, gorgeous. I love the setup. This huge Nike box right here, just so beautiful in so many ways. Just love it. I'll go ahead and put this right here. There. So what do you think about that? How many people out there have this in their collection? Not fucking many. Not too many. Especially still like brand new, never used. And some people might say, oh man, you should P-Rod put that out there so people can skate that, and P-Rod, Nike, and iPlan put that out there so true skateboards can have that and it can skate that. Fucking, I don't give a fuck about that. I care about preserving this. I care about just letting this sit in mint condition in the FC Sneaker Factory, or actually I should say in the shed. But eventually it'll make its way into the FC Sneaker Factory on one of these walls. Probably you won't be able to see it. Probably it'll be on one of these walls right here. But just an amazing item. Don't plan on ever getting rid of it. So sorry, you know who you are out there. Probably won't sell it, especially after now that I've seen it, because I haven't seen this in so long. But it's just an amazing collector's item. Something, just a great talking piece, especially if I ever decide to put it up. I'm sure a lot of people will definitely want to talk about it, especially if they know what it is, or if they don't know what it is, the story behind it. Unfortunately, I didn't get the golden ticket. But guess what? I had the money to purchase the golden ticket. Call it cheating, call it whatever you want, but that's what Mr. Wonderful does. I don't fucking stand in lines. Well, I used to back in the day. I don't have time for that now. I buy the shoes. Don't buy them early. I just buy them after the fact. Or I buy the items that I was not able to get a hold of way back when. Especially if I really wanted it. But I purchased this a long time ago when it first came out, so I don't know. I don't even remember how much I purchased it for. But if I could, like I said, if I could take a rough guess, probably like around $200 and some. But what an amazing item that you just don't see very often. Something I just wanted to bring a little twist when it comes to FC Sneaker Factory, when it comes to my channel. I appreciate each and every single one of you that tunes in, that is subscribed, that leaves comments. I give you all shout outs because you know what? You are the true smart people when it comes to the FC Sneaker Factory. You're the true smart people when it comes to the sneaker YouTube genre. I mean, we all see it. A lot of fakes, a lot of phonies out there. That just fucking garbage, right? Unlike myself, you see how I dress. You see how I always come amazing. My stylist is always on point. I actually had her cut the top this time, just so it won't be so Sometimes I just don't like it long, especially with the hair starting to thin out. But I mean, I still fucking feel amazing. I look amazing. Of course, like I said, it's complexion, the skincare is always on point. The teeth are always on point as well. I suggest you take care of yourself. But guess what? In a couple days, we'll be moving into the Thanksgiving segment. But this is just another perfect way to go into that amazing segment that I have going on for Thanksgiving. Shoes that you've seen before, but shoes that I've switched it up now, and I pulled some of those Thanksgiving colorways out and I've entered new ones in because you know what, at this point there's a lot of amazing Thanksgiving colorway shoes that I have in my collection that I felt like, you know what, they deserve a right to be in that 5. Hopefully you'll be tuning into that, but hopefully you're having an amazing November. That's all I wish for all you beautiful people out there. The fellas. Oh, and those beautiful ladies, right? The cheerleaders. Oh, the ladies that get my heart pumping. I appreciate each and every single one of you. And guess what? Like all the beautiful ladies tell me, and I know I'll probably run into one of them a little later tonight because that's just how I do it. But they always say the same thing. They say, Floyd, Mr. Wonderful, give me kisses, and I love them. I embrace the kisses. I embrace the hugs from the beautiful women. They say, you are too. Damn. Yeah, you guessed it. Sweet.